Alright, so I was gonna do this opening live, but watching back the footage, I just couldn't post it because there is just so many like things in the background, and plus like you heard all the tapping on my phone, and it was just a mess, right? So I'm gonna try to like record my openings live in the future, but I gotta do it better, right? So yeah, this one I'm gonna just voice over again. I'm sorry because I know that some people want it like, alive for my live reaction. But yeah, this one I just couldn't do. But I was saying here, the economy of like the game is getting kind of crazy now because as you can see there is a limit of 4 for each of the bundles now. It used to be 2, which is like also pretty crazy, right? But now that's up to 60 crystals. Plus in the online store, you get a pretty much infinite amount of early access crystals too. So yeah, it is just wild stuff now. And honestly, I mean, if it works out well for them, then hey, it's fair game, right? But yeah, these bundles aren't worth it, to be honest. I mean, the 6-star character is pretty good to get, like just right off the bat, but like if you want the 7-star version, you're better off just like getting Titan crystals, right? Like it's just such a low drop rate. But we're still gonna have some fun here because I think Ironheart is such a good champion, and I really do love this character, right? Like when I first saw Ironheart, I wasn't too fussed about her, but after playing her a ton, I just really want this champion as a 7-star. So yeah, but yeah, we have 10 tries for Ironheart here and also White Tiger, but honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of White Tiger, so I don't want her at all really. But first crystal is a 5-star version of Ghost Rider. Not the best thing to start off with, right? But then again, it at least isn't a 4-star character because yeah, like at least it's some 6-star shards, right? That is massive copium, but still, it is what it is. It could have been a 4-star, right? But crystal number 2 is actually a 4-star, so yeah, that is just fantastic. Yeah, not a great start already, right? And like 10 crystals can give you a lot of good champions, right? Like I've seen some like footage where people get 2 7-stars in 10 crystals, which is crazy stuff. But yeah, also it can just be like really dry. So crystal number 3, hopefully something good here, and we get a 4-star version of Phoenix. And yeah, at this point the momentum is just like gone. It is just drained completely. But crystal number 4 here, please just give me something decent. Any 7-star champion I will not get mad at. Any 6-star that's Max Sig perhaps I would take. There's 7-star Spider-Gwen, and we get a 5-star version of Phoenix, so we're upgrading at least, right? Like 4-star Phoenix, 5-star Phoenix, maybe a 6-star Phoenix next, and then a 7-star version of, well, it can't be Phoenix, so maybe like, I don't know, an Ironheart maybe. But crystal number 5 here, just give me a 6-star now to get like, the momentum going, and there we go, we get a 6-star version of Adam Warlock. So now this means that the next crystal has to be a 7-star champion, right? That's just how it's supposed to go. But there are my current 5 crystals. Nothing too great yet, but that can all change in a snap, right? So we're gonna just go back in, wait a bit, and then pop it. Hopefully something good here. Just any 7-star champion, please. I would love, right? I love new characters, so any new 7-star I am such a fan of, right? So we're gonna wait a bit, we're gonna pop the crystals, and we get completely dumpstered on. So that's not too great. We got a 6-star Drax, right? Which is something at least. 6-star Drax was one of my last characters that I pulled, so I will take that, I guess, for more SIGs. But will I play Drax ever? Honestly, probably, so I guess it's not the worst. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But we got the 6-star Ironheart, so that's all that matters really. We have a ton of generic gems to use on her, but we also have some tech gems too, so let's just gem her up right now. And yeah, then after this, I think it is showtime, and we might take her up all the way, who knows? You're about to find out, right? But the ISO stash, a quick look at it, and yeah, it's looking pretty dang good for Ironheart. Alright, we are back here. Ironheart got her awakened, didn't get like the best opening out there, but yeah, it's time for the rank up now. And Ironheart, I was debating this for a while because, she is currently a 7-star character, but also we're not going to see her in the Titan pool until like what, March or April. So I think it's okay to rank up this champion all the way, because I don't know when I'm going to get that 7-star version. So yeah, here is level 25. This is rank 1, and I am just like so unprepared for this, because this was kind of just like an impulse thing. You know, sometimes I just do things out of impulse, and this was one of them, right? Like usually I take a very long time to decide my rank ups, because I just cannot decide stuff at all. But this one I was like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of just like stalling, right? I want to do some rank ups now, and I think it's now time to do that. So here is rank 2 Ironheart, and I think she's just gonna go all the way up. Like, I have the ISO for it, so that's pretty cool. I think she's a great champion, and like she'll have some value for my account for sure. But then again, like at this point, I think I can just rank for fun, because like Alliance War I'm just tired of, Battlegrounds I do not enjoy at all, and like my defense is pretty much set for like life, right? So I think I don't need to do anything specific for now. So yeah, I can just have some fun with my rank ups, and I'm gonna do just that. So Ironheart is gonna get taken up to rank 5. And yeah, I'm honestly proud of the choice. I think she's going to be a really, really good tech champion that's going to age very, very well, because what she has to offer, it's just really good stuff, right? It's just like, I guess the comparison was Omega Sentinel meets Scorpion, and I think that's a good comparison, because yeah, this champion has very, very good similarities to those characters. She like retains the best stuff about them, but also does some other stuff that's pretty unique as well. So yeah, I think she's just a really, really strong character. But here is rank 4. Gotta get all the ISO. We're losing ISO kind of fast though. Like we are, you know, you thought you had enough with like 500 plus, and you're almost down to like what, 200 and something. It's bad, man. Like ISO just goes by so fast, and you know, there's not really a solution to it either to like get more of it, besides just buying crystals and stuff. So it's whatever. But here is rank 4, almost level 55. There's the final level. I play it very inefficiently, but it's whatever. And yeah, now it's time for rank 5, and I have a few options. Also, I have like Future Ant-Man, Nimrod, Ghost that can go up, because they're not currently 7 stars. I can like pretty much do whatever I want with this tech rank up, but I don't know, like Ghost, we all know how good she is. Same thing with Future Ant-Man and Nimrod, and like all the other tech 6-star characters, I think just aren't as strong as Ironheart in my opinion. So yeah, I just think that Ironheart is the play here. So let's first of all sig her up, because yeah, those PI levels are pretty bad right now for her. So yeah, we got to get that bumped up immediately. So let's take her to what, sig 80 perhaps, maybe even higher, I don't know. Generic sig stones, honestly kind of like not as abundant as I once thought they were, because yeah, like I don't use my like 6-star sig stones as frequently anymore, and I also don't buy them in the Battleground shop as frequently too. So it's just, I'm kind of missing out on a lot of them, so that's kind of annoying. But here is rank 5. I picked her because I think she's going to be a ton of fun for the channel too. I already have a showcase from the content creator beta, but I can do much more with it on my main account, right? So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for this rank up. I think it's going to pay off pretty well, hopefully. I think people like this champion already, so that's already a good sign. So yeah, I think Ironheart has a really good future in the contest, and on my channel especially. So yeah, this rank up, I hope it does pay off. I think it will. I think this champion's gonna do great things in like Battlegrounds, even Alliance War, I want to say, because she does feel pretty safe as an attacker. But here are the final levels, and yeah, Ironheart is now rank 5. So is it Ascension time? Well, I was debating it right here big time, and I was like, okay, do I just ascend her or do I just do someone else? And when I was thinking about this, I was like, you know what? This Ascension, I think it has to happen at this point, because Namor is my second favorite champion in the game, right? Like, I can't just keep on doing him dirty like this. I said I was going to do it so long ago, and I still haven't done it yet. But there is my 10th ever Ascension. It just had to be Namor, right? The Submariner. I love this character so much. And here is some, like, gameplay of him already, just giving you a sneak peek. Channel members, I will do a extended sneak peek of Namor, so look out for that soon. And yeah, I think Namor's gonna just be a really fun time on my channel, because Namor, he's always been one of my favorites, right? Because I always say that besides extra large characters, which is why Mole Man's my favorite, water characters are like my second favorite, right? So yeah, I love these type of champions, and Namor is like the golden child of water animation. So yeah, it's a really nice time. So I think he's gonna do great stuff at the ascended level for, like, you know, my Alliance War team, for Battlegrounds even, and just like to make some really fun content and showcases. But here we go for the second SP3, and yeah, it's just a thing of beauty, because if you don't remember, Namor is one of the best DPSs in the game, because check out this damage output, a nice 200,000 crit right there. Go back in, drop another SP2, no crit there, but it's fine because we're doing 28,000 mediums into the relic, and yeah, that is just insane. 1 minute and 3 seconds for that Eternity of Pain boss. You love to see it, right? Here we have Ironheart, and if you want to see some more gameplay on Ironheart, check out my showcase from yesterday, because I did go pretty in depth with her there. And yeah, now she's rank 5 on the main account, so that pretty much unlocks Battlegrounds, and unlocks Act 8 showcases too, as well as, like, you know, Alliance War showcases. So I think that investing in her on the main account is a really good play, and I think she's going to pay off big time. But yeah, the ramp up is now beginning. You know, Ironheart, just build SP1s, drop the SP2 afterwards, and just do some crazy good damage output. And yeah, I just love this character so much. Like, honestly, when I first saw Dust and Ironheart, I was like, okay, Ironheart, not too fussed about her, just gonna skip her and all that. But that was just silly of me, right? Because Ironheart is just incredible, turns out, and she is gonna, I don't know, she's gonna change my account, I feel like. I think she has that, like, utility, she has that damage output, she has everything for a tech character that you want, plus some new things that are really, really rare to see. So yeah, I was just so wrong about this champion, and she might even be my favorite of this month. But Dust has sand animation, so it's going to be a tough battle, right? But we're already ramped up pretty much, like, all the way here, but not completely, because I only have 42 and not 50. But we're going to still drop the SP2 here, and look at this damage output. It is wild stuff. 61,000 crit there. That is just insane. And yeah, so as you can see right here on this little infographic, Namor, the main event of these next 3 showcases, but also Mole Man right there, and Ironheart. It's gonna be a great time, but keep in mind that these characters all kind of do tie in for the Sea of Monsters, since, you know, Ironheart and Namor, they have history together, and what lurks below might not be as scary as what rules above, which is Monster Isle, which, you know, Mole Man is the king of. So this will be fun. I might have to, like, delay this series a bit after Namor and Ironheart showcase, because I want Mole Man to be my 1000th video. So yeah, that might have to wait a bit, since I'm only on, like, what, 950 something videos. But this series is going to be a fun one. I might include some other characters too as, like, fillers, for example Shuri, Sauron, Toad, since they kind of fit the bill for the description of the series. So yeah, it'll be fun. Might include a Tuma too, but I have to dupe him first as a 7-star, or just bite the bullet on the 6-star version. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I think that Namor is going to be a really, really good showcase. Mole Man is my favorite, so that's going to be just incredible too. And Ironheart, there's just so much to discover with this champion, so I'm excited for all of these. Let me know your thoughts on this rank up and this ascension, and yeah, that's about it for me.